Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. Zip! You betcha, because we're zipping through to do a speed run in Dyson Sphere Program. But before we can do all that, we got to do all the prep work. Holy smokes! Why is everything so hard? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're gonna do all of it anyway, and of course today we're gonna do a test. We did some more blueprints. We've done some more tweaking of things. I actually got the list made of stuff, so that's where we're going to start. Before we get going, big thanks to recent subscribers as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate everybody that hits the sub button. Of course, a big thanks to chat, including Mr. O and Jamie, who have shown up to give their encouraging support to all the things. You betcha. And, of course, to all those watching in all the time zones later on, I appreciate that very much. Feel free to watch me at 2x speed, of course, because I'm just as handsome at 2x speed as I am at 1x speed. What does looks have to do with sound? I have no idea, but that's what I'm going with anyway, people. That's how we do it. All right, so I push this button here. Boom. That takes us over to this screen, and we are ready to go for another run. Now, I think I have Mr. Roboto turned off. Now, we're still going to get the intro. I could hit the escape key to skip the intro, but I enjoy the intro. I want to see the intro, right? It's too bad that they added this dark fog intro on top of the normal intro, because I would love a way just to get rid of that and just see the normal intro, because I like going by the sun and stuff. Anyway, I'm talking. I could say all that all day, but listen, just put the number in there, dude. Yeah, we don't need you. Goodbye. Okay, so everybody else is ready. 64, at least one, all the things. Hit the start. Okay, go ahead. So, of course, they got to give the whole dark fog speech. Whatever, right? I just want to... And if I hit escape on this, that's fine. You can hit escape on this, but it takes you right to the planet start. And I'm like, I want to see the sun. I like driving by this. I like the sun drive by, right? I get excited when I get the sun drive by, and it's like, yeah, that's what you want to see.
It becomes the shadow of the galaxy.
Yeah, well, dark fog. What can you expect? That's why you got to use big rail guns and blah 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 and all the things, right? It is what it is. I'm sure we'll be dealing with that soon enough as part of a speedrun experience, because we got a couple of issues there. We got a couple of things we got to deal with. One of them, of course, is to you have to destroy one of those within an hour, and then you have to destroy the actual space station in an hour. That's pretty crazy. That's going to be intense. That means you got to get up, get flying, and you got to get flight. You got to get all the things and go out there and blow up a space station within an hour. That's pretty harsh. I remember when I got the achievement for getting to another planet in an hour, I did it with only 3 minutes to spare. How are you going to destroy the dark fog in an hour, space station wise, right? Anyway, that's something for another day, because that's not today. Today is just me flying to the planet. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be awesome. That's how this works, people. We're gonna come in there, look back at the sun that we just flew by. We're gonna have a look at the planets we're gonna whiz by. That's right, people. We got our dual, triplanetary orbit here, which of course is going to set us all up. Nice part about this system is Planet 1 is tidal locked, so the lava planet is tidal locked, which is awesome. Planet 3, of course, is where we start. Planet 4 has fire ice, which of course is amazing. Of course, the seed is in the description that we're using. It's basically become the de facto speedrunner seed because of the tidal locked planet and the fire ice planet in your starting system. I mean, that's just so rare. It's so rare. Hey, guess who didn't interrupt us? Mr. Roboto. I know. I put duct tape on his mouth. He can't say anything at the moment. Aw, that's too bad. Okay, so, oh well. What can I tell you? Can't talk. It's all good after that. All right, so get out of there, dude. We got things to do today. All right, start taking that apart while I call up my spreadsheet, and we try not to mess this up. All right. Is it this way I want? I think it's this way you want. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's make a quick stop over here. We're gonna grab a few things over here. Yup. That's right. You dig right into that, big guy. While you're doing that, let's do a little bit of research, shall we? You forgot to bring up the other spreadsheet there, dude. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Electromagnetism, automatic metallurgy. You betcha. Basic logistics. You know it. Basic assembly. Yup. Okay. Mecha Core 1. Do it. Mass Construction 1. Blueprints. Yes. Holy smokes. Electromatrix. That's back on the other screen. Blue Science. You betcha. And Thermal Power, which is right up here somewhere. Where is it? It's right there. Excellent. You can't hold any more than that, so let's get out of that screen. How much coal did you get for me, big guy? That's a good boy. Good boy. That's right. You dig that up. Okay, so let's get them underway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. There we go. That's going to eat up our first little jiggers of thingies. And of course, the first 15 minutes or so are a little slow, but we'll see how it goes, right? Maybe from a close planet filled with turrets set to orbital defense. I guess so, right? I mean, it's gonna get dirty no matter how you do it, dude. I mean, there really isn't much you can do about that. Okay, so let's do this. We'll set you up there, and we're gonna set you up right beside that. You're having such a good time. Yay, us! Wind power. You betcha. Okay, so I need you to come over here for a minute, dudes. Start chomping at the bit on that. He's going to want 10 of those. He also wants 10 of those. There you go, and there's your 10. Alright, so we'll just chomp on this for a minute while he's over there busy, swindling away. After that, we actually want a few things here. We're going to actually want 1, 2... I actually need a few more than that, but copper is going to slow us down, so is everything else. Where are we with the copper? Just keep that up there on the screen, dudes. Alright. We are going to skip coal here for a minute. I hope I won't pay for that. So we're going to swingy by down here. Why does this look a little weird? Maybe because it's supposed to be turned this way? I don't think so, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll use these 3 for now. That's fine. So there we go. Yep. Give me that, dude. All right. How are you doing on your coal supplies? There you go. Come on back up over here. Take some more of that. I need you to do 1, 2, 3. 3? Sure. What do you got there? 2 more? Okay, yeah, we'll throw one of them on the coal. There we go. It's really hard to tell which way I'm supposed to be here. Maybe I'm actually grabbing the wrong stuff from the wrong... It really is hard to tell. I don't know why that is. I do this every time. I think I'm upside down. Anyway, that's fine, I guess. Right? Like, I don't know why I do that every time. You know what? I got a picture of the starting system here. So I think that is our starting block up. No. Well, there's only 2 coal. All right, there you go. Holy smokes. Why was that so tough? I don't know. No, it's not. That's not the way it is at all. Which one of these is the one I need? Gosh darn it. And why can I not find it? Okay, look. Just... It's fine. I'm gonna, I'm gonna have to look at that up. Listen here. Put some windmills on this stuff, would you, so I can start digging for you. There you go. Okay, and put that one down there. All right. Right. Well, it isn't that one, that's for sure. I mean, where's all the coal at? It's got to be that one, dude. It's got to be that one that you've got to work with. All right. It just seems like it's really far out there. Is that because that one is supposed to be that one? I don't know. It just seems really weird. You know what? I'm very curious. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Can you grab this stuff now, or are we just going to look at it all day and you're going to look like a goof? Sure. Now, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to take a. I'm going to have to take out a thing, right? I'm just going to have to take a picture of it. You can help your drone build buildings by holding the left mouse button on the building you want to build. Really? That's a thing? That must be something relatively new. Anyway, nevertheless, let's see where you are, dude. You got things to get going here. First of all, you need one more of those. You need one more of those. You could use 5 of those. And you don't need those yet. We do need the next science, though, which is 10 of those. And then you need 10 of those. That's fine. All right. So that's just going to take care of some of our needs here while we're pulling stuff out of these. Okay. I don't understand why I do this every single time I start. Every single time I start here, I mess this up. And it's about the orientation. It's the orientation of this. I don't know why it confuses me so much. And it shouldn't, really, because it's not that confusing. And there it is, right? That's the, yeah, so that's what it is. I'm over here. This is all, yeah, I'm sideways. I'm sideways to it. Here's where I should be. I mean, that's fine. I'll use these 3 here for a minute. But I'm going to do this now. Yeah, I'm totally upside down as to where I should be. I do this every time. Anyway, I mean, it's fine. We're going to fix it. Well, I'm going to fix it because I need to fix it. Yeah, so there is the copper, and here is the iron. In fact, I'll go this way with it. There you go. And put them power lines back down because everything's going to run again. There. At least now I feel a little bit better about my life choices. Right. I don't know. It does, that click doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. By holding the left mouse button on the building you're trying. I don't know. That doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. I don't know. I don't know about that advice, dude. That advice seems pretty sketch. Anyway, we're gonna throw this up here for now. Come on, get in there. Holy smokes! There we go, Mr. Johnson. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. Okay, grab that. Hey, basic logistics. There we go. That's what we were talking about. Can you reach all 3 of these standing here? Yes, you can, right? Yes, that's what we want. See, this is where we want to be in life. It's all about where you are in life. 10-10 is what you need, dude. So we need 10 of these, and we need 10 more of those, and then Mecha Core is 20 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 20 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go. We're going to start throwing out, I don't, that's right. Okay, so do we have any belt? Yes, we do. We have the 20 belt. The 20 belt you want. So that belt is going to go there. This one's going to go here. That'll be the end of that little adventure. Give me this. There's 3 of these. I need you to do that one, and that one. And you get a few of these. Right? Yep, come on, dude. Do it. Do that. Do this. Do that. Okay, grab some of this, do that, and we're going to turn you on like this. Do that, and yeah, come on, guys. There you go. I know. It's tough out here, guys. It's tough. All right, and we're going to do this, do that, and we're going to give you a little bit of that, and we're going to give you a little bit of this. And that's about it. Hopefully the handcrafting of that will be done, so as we can have a little bit better life. Here, you can have one. Here, have a second one of these. I'm really nice. There, second one of those for you. Just for you, buddy. Just for you. Stone will still be handcrafting for some time, which is fine, as I start to get rid of all the excess ore in my inventory now. We're going to take that. No power. What? Here, have a power pole. I don't want to hear that excuse ever again, mister. Yep, here, take that. As we, again, try to clean this up. Let me have a look at chat here for a second. You can't do it in huge distances. Oh, Mr. O is right. You can basically put buildings down directly from your inventory instead of waiting on your drones. Can I? Alright, so if I do that, I don't know, that didn't seem any faster than the drone flying out to do it. I don't know. I think you guys are making this up. So if I click this here and then I just click and hold my mouse button on this, like that was like the drone, that I think you guys are being fooled. I mean, the drone came over and did the work. Anyway. So anyway, I don't know, right? If I click this right here and then oh wow, that did work. Okay, I didn't all right, let's try that again. All right. Now, why did it only work the one time? Oh, gosh darn it. I was just getting the hang of it. No, it won't let me do it again. Why is that? I did it one time. How did that work? Aw. Well, anyway, I do believe you. I did see it work once, but it's not doing it now. I can't get it to do it again. All right. Anyway, nevertheless, we'll ignore that. I'm not too worried about that. That's one of them nice features, nice features to have, but we're not there yet. All right, so we need 100 circuit boards. So while I'm chit-chatting here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There you go. How are you doing for coal, dude? Well, you're doing really good now. Awesome sauce. How about we go grab a little of that stone that you've been ignoring up here? All right. There we go. And, sure, then we'll come back down here, talk to this guy, steal what he has, steal him, all the things. You can take his, you can take those. What's going on here? What do you... No power! No, I don't believe it. Fine power. Here, have that. All right. So we got blueprints coming up. That doesn't mean nothing, of course. We're still a long way from being able to use blueprints to do anything meaningful. But at least if we have the blueprints and everything going on, we're good. As we approach 15 minutes, which is actually pretty cool. I am making a few comments here, so as if I watch the video later, I know exactly where I am in life. And considering I wasted like 3 minutes with this whole clicky thing and being upside down in my thing. Well, I mean, yes, but I mean, I'll see what I can do about it. All right. I mean, again, we'll try. I mean, I will try it a couple of times. Again, we're just test running here, right? So, we'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot a couple more times. I won't give up on you guys. I seen it work once. I mean, I know it did it. I'm just very upset that I can't get to do. I can't do it twice. It's like, okay, I realize I'm a bum, but I'm not that much of a bum, right? Like I should be able to do that, and then, like, see, it didn't do it. It waited for that drone to do it, right? Now I'm assuming it's because it's already launched the drone that it's not doing it. If I were to able to try and do it fast enough. Yeah, see, like, it's almost like the drone's, like, pausing, because it's like, well, do you want me to do it, or do you want you to do it? Anyway, nevertheless, I will attempt to do it once we get past that. You know what you were supposed to be doing all this time, Max? Yeah, I know. You were supposed to be doing this, and now you're 2 minutes behind. Well, that's life. That's my life right there. Yeah, you were supposed to have 85 of those built already. Guess what you don't have? 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. And then 5 power poles. Actually, you were supposed to have, 5 power poles. There's 5 power poles, and then you were supposed to do 60 belts. So there's 15, 30, 45, 60. All right, and then we'll stop there for a minute while you pull your hair out. Okay, grab those. Grab more coal. And don't grab that. Actually, we're doing really good for the copper side of things. Again, no surprise there. Beginning of the game, always iron heavy. Copper not nearly as much needed as the other side of things. But that's all right. We're fine. No shenanigans from the speedrunner. Yeah, well, I mean, you know. I did see it work once. So I do believe you now. I did see it work once. Right? I just don't know why I can't do it again. I'm a bum. I will get it. I will get it. If I turn the drones to repair only, it's the only way to put stuff down. I guess that would be a thing, right? Yeah, I guess if you made the drones say, hey, repair only. Yeah, then the only way you could put stuff down is to actually build it yourself. So I guess it's a thing. What I think it is that as soon as, because I'm only putting one down, because I'm only putting the one down, I think the drone comes out first and says, oh, well, I've got it, so I got you, fam, right? That's what he's doing, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So what do we need here? Smelter 1. You need 20 sorters. All right. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You need 10 smelters. Well, you're not doing 10 of those. You only got enough stone for 8. I'm assuming that's the problem. I say that, but I got 150 stone now. I should have more than enough stone. But anyway, we'll keep collecting it for now. Maybe, it could be rings that I'm short on. That's fine. Anyway, we need 10 of those now. Can I have 10? Yes, you can have 12. Okay, there's your 12 of those. And then you need what? 2 assemblers. Well, there's one. Yeah, so you're out of all the things, dude. Like, all the things. Here, have a little bit of that extra sauce in there. There you go. You meanwhile pick that up. Oh, why did you take that raw stuff? You don't want that raw stuff. Put that away. I mean, you don't really need these. You don't really need these ingots anyway. Must admit, the copper's keeping up quite nicely. Can you put multiple buildings down in a row in one click? I'm sure you could if you copied it, right? From the cool trick you did yesterday, right? Like, see? Boom. Look at that. Yeah, that's a thing we can do. By the looks of it, you can click drag. That's pretty intense. I've never done that either. I must admit, they've done a lot of improvements. You did it again, dude. Stop grabbing the raw ore out of that thing. You've got that machine for a reason. I must admit, they have really done a lot of improvements in this game in like the year and a half. Well, I mean, it's 2 years now. It's 2 years the other day, I think, that it's been out. And I must admit, they've done a really good job of that. Do that. Do this. Oh, we don't want that. Here, get rid of that. Here, copy that one. Boom, baby. Yeah, that's it. Take that. I know, you're all cranky with the power. Let's get some... how are you doing? You're down to 10, dude. Right. Oh, yes, you're still doing things. That's because you need to, we need to do the science of the things. You need that, and you need to do this. Okay, it is powering through the numbers. So, belt 2, I will do 60 belts after that. So, can we do 15, 30, 45, 60? There we go. Hey, let's rock. So this looks like it's a little unorganized. It's actually pretty organized. You just don't know it yet. Okay, was that where that's supposed to go? I think so. I think that's as far as I can go. All right. Anyway, let's get some blueprinty things done. Yes, so we got the queue is loaded up. That looks good. I am a little stretched away from my resources here at the moment, so I can't really reach them. If we come down here a little bit, I can probably reach this one. Okay, but these guys over here are really hard to deal with, right? You should try and grab that coal. Can I reach any of these guys? Oh, I can reach that one. Are you going to let me reach that one? Oh, yeah. Can I get the rings? Boom, baby. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, Max, you really probably should have checked that one again. But you know what? I'm feeling bold today, people. Feeling bold. Let's rock this. Yeah, that's right. It's exactly how that's supposed to work. You betcha. Boom, boom. There we go. Hey, look at that. All green. Why? He's already got it queued up. What can I tell you? So we got to go down this way after this. So let's actually let these guys do a little bit of building here. We're going to need a few of these. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And then you need 15, 30, 45. And then you need to double check your gas input. Oh, wow. Look at you staying far ahead of the curve here, dude. Holy smokes. You got that under. Oh, right. I could. Well, yes, I could. Look at that. Oh, oh yeah. Look at me go. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude. If the robots have already started towards the goal, yep, if the robots have already started towards your goal, then they kind of get first priority, but anything else is all up to you. I'm feeling so turned on at the moment. Anyway, nevertheless, we should focus on this, Max, because that's where we are. Okay. Yep, you gotta come up here. You gotta come up here. And then you're going to do this little maneuver, like that. Oh, yeah, right? Well, I guess it would. Like, I mean, I can hand build one of these like belt work. You know, doing one at a time. I can't see me doing that a whole lot. I must admit, that's a bit of a pain. Yeah, kill this all off here for a second. I know, like, this has got to be really upset. Yeah, come on, squeeze it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, that's no. I need this again. Okay, come on. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we are. Do that. Do this. All right. And guess what you did? You blew up a lot of like this. So you gotta put this back down there, dude. Okay. Oh, and you know what? You could build that. Boom! Look at that. Yeah, that's right. That's okay. We're gonna switch this one temporarily over to rings. Boom! So as we can get that underway. Now, can we hook that up to the power of destiny? Power of destiny! You betcha. Okay. Thanks. Can I have that? Sure. So now what we want to do is I want to take that collides with thing. All right. Well, I want to do this. Can I do this? Thanks. Okay. While it's doing that, I gotta look at this list. Extension 1. I need 100 belts. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. We'll go with 105. I need 20 of these. 5, 10, 15. You're short. That's because we need more of this. And that's in really bad shape. You got to hook up these guys with power poles, dude. They're all suffering here because they're all trying to do the same power grid. Right. So can we borrow that guy for a second and then move him over here? Yes. Well, I can. There you go. Yeah, here. Boom. That, I must admit, that's a pretty cool trick. It's a pretty cool trick. There we go. Look at that. Power back, baby. Meanwhile, so what was I? 120. I needed 2 smelters. I need 2 smelters. Well, okay. 2 smelters. And you need 2 assemblers. No, that's extension 1. Belt 3 is 40. Belt 4. All right, well, there's the smelters. Well, the smelters extras are all right. You need 5 power poles. Okay. Boom. And 2 miners, he says. Okay, well, you haven't got enough for miners. What are you missing on that little deal? I don't know. I'll let you know in a minute. It's not copper. I know that. Yes, there we go. Done. All right. Now you need 30 of them cubes. Right. Look at that. You can do exactly 30 cubes. Did you plan that? Well, not really. But it looks some cool that you might have planned it. That's maybe. I mean, it looks cool, right? Sure it does, he says. 1 miner I didn't connect to the belt. What? I didn't either. That's all right. That line's actually full, so I don't actually need that miner connected there at the moment. And that line will stay full for a little bit longer yet, just to let you know. Okay, this is where you need another blueprint. So you need to come in here. You need to do this. This is belt 2, and this is where you do this, and you go this, and you're going to do that. And now, this is where you're going to come in here, and we going to grab that. We're going to grab this. Right? Is that right? Yeah, I know it goes here somewhere. It goes right there. No. It goes right there. Don't tell me where it goes, mister. I know where it goes. But you haven't got the machines for that yet, because you're ahead of schedule on that one. You need that 30 science because you need this power to work before you actually want that blueprint to finish. Yay, us! Please do that. Meanwhile, you know what you should do. Pause time for a second while you go through and set up your next science. All right. So the next science is engines, he says. What? Yeah, that new engine thing. I know. It's pretty crazy. High plasma. High efficiency plasma control. All right. And then drive engines, which is underneath here somewhere. Universal explanations. Where is it? Is it? Yeah, drive engine 1. There we go. And that's why you need the 50 engines for. Smelting purification. Okay. I'm assuming that's going to be right there. Then you can go back to energy circuit 1, which is over here. And that's why you need the graphene for it. Universal exploration 1. We'll stop right there and hit up that and do this. There we go. Time to walk the dog. You bet. Enjoy the walk. All right. Do this. You actually went a little too high there, dude. I mean, that's fine. But you need to turn that. And I have to redo this every single time, and this bothers me. I should try and fix that. Yeah, the blueprint doesn't quite work for that. So we'll do that. We'll do that, and we'll do that. And then this has to be rebuilt. It's not very good at getting the hump stuff over. It's too bad, but it is what it is. Do that. Do that. Please hope that's the right line. And yikes. If it's not, boy, am I ever going to know it. Okay. So you're doing thermal. That's because we're about to do power, my friend. Are we? Are we at that point yet? No. Well, yes, you are. I guess I should have put that in there. Okay, so yeah, we're at the point of power. And you do have 3 of these ready to go. You don't have thermal ready to go, but we do have 3 of these ready to go. So, there's 1. There's 2. And there is 3. Okay, there you go. So, we have thermal ready to go. Right? Yes. So we'll do 1 here. Okay, and then 1 here, and then we'll do 1 there. Sure, that's fine. So now you actually got to build 8 of those. You can only build 2 of those because you're a bum. Well, I'm a bum only because I gotta go do some things here for a minute. Just don't be mean to me. Okay, there you go. See? It's perfectly fine. And let's get this copper up and running because it can start smelting. There you go. Now, of course, the next thing is that I'd like to get the rings attached to their proper location up here. Right now, I'm making rings temporarily down there just to handle this need, right? As you can see, the lightning bolts, power is a problem. So we need to fix that. You bet. And that's why we want to do this. Right there, and then we can take that out. And you don't have the sorters for that. You're a bum. There you go. I know. I was supposed to make them. Anyway, that's fine. There you go. So now, if we do this, and I take a little of that coal, and I shove it in there, boom, baby. That's right. Okay, and you should put your power pole in and hope that it reaches. Can you reach? You know what? Why are you waiting for them to do it? Yeah, you can do all this yourself. Boom. Do that. Yes, people, there we go. Please tell me you're going to make that connection. No? Yes? Can you make that connection there? All right. That should now handle the power problem solvent. You're still making me... oh, no, you still got to make 6 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're still out of iron. But that's okay. That's expected. We're going to be running a little short on iron here because I'm having to borrow all this down here for the moment, is what's going on. So now what we want to do is I want to run a thing here. Yes, I need you to go here, and then I need you to go up 1. Why is that so bad? Alright, that's fine. And then I need you to connect onto that. Well, of course you're not going to connect onto that. And then we take 1 of these and we shove it on like that. Hey, look at that. Now I'm going to change this ring back to this so as it can start doing that. But now it can actually start making rings up here, which is really cool, right? Sure can. All right, come on. Let's get this power done, people. At the same time, this is, you know what? Let's not do that. I don't really have the power worked into my scheduling yet, but we will soon enough. Right. Are you doing, yeah, you're doing copper, but you haven't got the ability to do that yet. All right, so let's get back on track now with stuff. So, stuff. Let's see. Smelter extension 1 is where we're at, so let's continue with that. That requires 4 boxes. It requires 2 of those, and I think the assemblers. Yeah, so they were 4 boxes and those 2 and those things. And I'm just going to throw in an extra 5 of those just to kind of have them. Where are you on your power needs there, buddy? All right, yeah, you can have that for the moment. And now start sucking up, Buttercup, because we got things to do. Yep, take all the iron and the things. All right. This is looking good. Yeah, keep giving me that. Okay, smelter extension 1 is done. Belt 3, belt 4, so that's a 160 belt after this. So we'll take that. 15, 30, 45, 60. I'll put in that first 60 order. Okay, and while it's doing that, let's... now, we don't have the research for this yet. That's fine. Engines is right coming up here at some point. We'll do that. What are you missing? You are missing something. You are missing rings. Oh, that's because you forgot to connect this. All right, there you go. Do this, do that. There we go. We want you to start spitting things out. Good job. And look at you. You forgot to connect this. All right. There we go. Connected. Done. And that will start throwing things into that box. All right. We should have the rest of these made, right? Okay. No, I don't. Am I still short 2? All right. Well, we'll do that. I was sure I had that all done. All right, but you can at least hook up the power to these, and that way they will run for a bit, and you won't have to worry about it. What happened there? Oh, you messed up the belt timing. That's all right. And you're gonna have to fix that one too. So there you go, and you gotta go out, and you gotta go in. There we go. Really? There, done. And that fixes that up at the same time, right? There, that should be more than enough power for the first little bit. Oh yeah, that looks really good. So, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Okay, so I think you did 60. So now you need 100. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105. All right, there we go. As it's bebopping around, and look at that. Circuit boards are going in there. That's great. Why aren't things coming out of there? You didn't attach it, did you? Nope. As soon as I didn't see them, I knew what was going on. All right, do that. There we go. We want to start seeing stuff appear in this box. It'll save me a lot of crafting time. You bet. So, that is going to be belt 3. Which goes right there. It goes right there. Thank you. Yep. Put it down. Thanks. So, you go there. You go. We'll leave you unplugged on purpose. We'll hook up the other 2. And that's because I want these boxes to start backing up a little bit. So as I can start grabbing stuff out of them, right? Crafting, people. It's awesome. Look at you. You need more iron. So if we grab that, and you grab that, you're going to look really good at it. Awesome. Okay, do that. 30, 45, 60, 75, 90... 105, 120. You also need 10 sorters. I do? What do I need those for? I don't know. The thing says to make them. All right. And 5 power poles. All right. Well, I guess you do that. You know what? Make an extra 5 just because you don't know why it's here. It doesn't matter why it's here. Make some boxes. What? Well, it says make 2 boxes. All right. I made 2 boxes. Don't beat me up for it. Okay, so do that. This is going to be belt 4. Okay, which goes right there. Do that. So as you can see, this obviously is going to be a little bit of an extension here to what we got going on. We're going to take this actually out of here now. I'll probably redo that blueprint. So that was belt 4, right? Yep, blue, belt 4. Yeah, we need that box. Yep. Yeah, do that. Do this. There we go. We need this box to exist. So I do have to make sure it's in there and in there correctly. So now you can reattach that. And this is where we do this little maneuver, like this, right to there. We're going to take this guy back out of here. We'll fix this guy up. So just because I know if I try to do that, it'll be cranky and the whole 9 yards. Okay, do this, do that, do this, and that will allow you to grab that and start shoving iron this way. And I need you to click that on there for me, if you'd be so kind as to do that, guys. Yep, thank you. So now you can do that. Boop. Okay. Look at that. Look at you go, Max. Zip. Boop. There we go. I must admit, the whole clicky thing, that's pretty cool. All right. So we're making our way down the side here. Where are we at in time? 39 minutes. Not too bad. It's almost about where I want to be. Click that. Click that. You're not going to need them rings anymore, big guy, because we've upgraded. We've moved on with life. Well, all right, that sounds really cool, but I still think you're going to need something. How about you do? Wow, I must admit, I'm doing really good for power, considering the robots and stuff. They usually get really excited about this. So, take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Yeah. I must admit, he's a little closer, I think, than he's usually supposed to be. That's fine. So we're on to 5. Blueprint. Oh, we're on the smelter 2. Really? Are we at that point yet? Oh wow. I did not expect that. Smelter 2. Well, all right. Smelter 2. Yeah. I've lost my spot. Yeah, you're on the smelter 2, dude. So you got the belt work. Great. You got 5 out of 10, right? Yes. I need 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Okay. You need 5 of those. All right. Well, you don't get the iron for that. So let's come down here. Grab that. Grab this. Guess what? You've got gears. You go, boy. Can we do that now? I bet you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, look at that. That worked out really good. So, what else do you need? 10 power poles, 2 boxes. All right. There's, you know what? I'll chuck an extra 5 at you just because we got the stuff. And we'll do 3 boxes just because I'm feeling generous all of a sudden. Okay, so do that. Do this. Let's get this starting to spit out into a box. That's kind of important. It'd be nice if I could just get the iron to spit right into that box. That would be great. So now that would mean smelter 2 is ready to go. So we do this. We do this. Smelter 2. Okay. Yep. Boom. No. Boop. There you go. Hey, look at that. Most of it's done. In fact, I can even help along with some of this. That's awesome. Okay. That's just so cool. Okay. I'm going to let the robots kind of work on the rest of it. If I do all their work for them, then I won't get my work done. And my work is important too. So there you go. I do need to grab a little bit of stone out of this. Can we swing that miner around the other way temporarily just so as we can get a little more power zip out of it? Even if it's not doing much? Yeah, at least if it's doing something, I'll be happy. All right. So let's throw out 20 blocks. All right. 10, 15, 20. We'll do that. We'll come over here. We'll borrow some of them circuit boards. We're going to borrow some of them rings. That'll be the last time I try to do that right now, just because of everything we need. This is engines, right? Yeah. So that's what this is what this assembly machine is waiting for. It's waiting for engines to happen, so as it can get ready to go. The other thing I'll do here is I should have actually done that now. In fact, I think I will do that now. Here, come take that out of there for a minute, dude. We're gonna take that. Turn. It's really hard to get this to work right because there's that water there, so you got to kind of swing it back that way a little bit. We're gonna take that out here. I think it's there. Yes, it's right about there, and then comes in this way. That will do it, and we'll let the robots work on that. Meanwhile, what do you need? You need 50 of that, right? Yes, you do. Okay. Let's help these guys out here a little bit. I will randomly just do belt work here for them. I think this is a little bit crazy, but maybe I can try and get enough of them done that. Because this single-handed mouse clicking is a little bit tedious for belt work. You know, this is where drones really come into play. Okay, but you got to keep building here, dude. So that was smelter 2. So you needed 40 belts, 15, 30, 45. Good for you. Belt extension 2, smelter extension 2 is 120. 20 and 5. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120. All right. You need 20 of those. 5, 10. Well, you're not getting 20 of those. You haven't got enough iron, dude. All right. So if I swing down here for a minute, can I have that iron? I mean, we have multiple machines doing iron plating now. Well, not quite. I see there's a little bit of a shortage down here. Yeah. How did you end up with the shortage? How did we end up 3 short? Anyway, that'll be a mystery for solving another day. 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, let's go 35, I guess, because I don't know why I end up 5 short. Anyway, it is what it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, take all that iron. I'll take all that iron. All right. So the iron's going in there. This is our bucket of steel, but we don't have steel yet, so we don't have to worry about that one. There you go. And guess who's missing one? You are. There, do that. And, oh, well, yeah. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done. Everybody's picking up the pace, right, guys? Well, you're not, because you're really bad at it. Listen, I need to do this. And then we need to do this. Guys, anytime, guys. Never mind, I'll get it. There we go. Yeah, we need to move a little bit more iron over this way. Now we want to hook up that third miner, because he's going to get awfully excited. As you can see, we're now pulling out more than we're chewing. So if you'd be so kind as to do that, guys. Right, guys? I know, I'm making you work really hard. This whole hard working thing. I know, right? There we go. Okay. Power for that lonely miner? What? I guess. I guess I got to, right? Here. Look at that. I might as well hand build that too. Hey, it looks pretty good, right? We're at 47 minutes. It's okay-ish. Again. So smelter 2's extension 2, 25, 5, and 2. All right, so extension 2 is ready to go. I think this was extension 2, right? Was that not extension 2? Extension 2. No, it wasn't. This is extension 2, and you've got to put it in here now. Okay. Sure. And you need to put that right there. Right there. Okay. Do that. Why does that look really weird? I don't know. Well, go down and stare at this for a minute and make sure we built it in the right direction. Okay, well, that looks okay. And nope, you've messed this up, dude. That's why it doesn't look right. Yeah, let's take this all back out of here. Yeah, you thought that was it. That's all right. Okay, we'll try again. Do that. Smelter extension 2. Right. That should be it right there. Looks better this time. Sure. Okay, take that out. This is this copper node here. Sometimes it all depends on where I put the miner. That's why I don't panic on it too much. So this all looks good now. Yes, this is all correct. This is all definitely correct. Okay. Now, what is this going to do? Well, this is for upcoming graphite. Or graphene. I don't know which way it's pronounced, but we'll go with that anyway. You do need 4 more of those. Okay, there we go. That will do that. You can probably build these ones for them so they can just keep working on the belts. They are much better at belting than they are anything else, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so this will be the last. How much do you got there? Ah, nice. We're on our second stacks. Second stacks, people. It's the way it's supposed to be. All right, well, attach these. And again, I'm holding off bringing them circuit boards down here until a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, right? Okay. What's next on your list? Next on the list is extension 2s, belt 5, belt 6, 140, 70 is 210. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105. Grab them, because there's no sense handcrafting that. That's boring. And then, actually, we'll take 2 of those away, and then we'll just do it this way. So there's 2, and then you need another 100. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105. So that's 210 right there. Right, and then you need 140 after that. Wow, that's a really big number. Okay, so but can we give this guy 50 cubes? Is what I really want to know. Because I got to give this guy 50 cubes. Can I give him 50? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, let's start with 25 and see how that goes. Let's now change this to be an engine, so he can start actually making those. We don't need a big stack of that. We only need 1 spot, just enough to get the research done. And I will use this for fuel from now on. And that's how that will work. Awesome sauce. All right. Take that. You can probably cut that back to 3, because that's the only purpose of that box is for me to grab gears out of it. This is now done. Looks good. So we can go with blueprints 5, 6. Blue science is right after that, and that's what we're going for, right? So we don't have to keep handcrafting. So let's go. 5. You bet. And you notice now that actually fits. I believe somebody at one time would have seen that on the last run where it didn't fit like that, but that fits this time, and it should, because that's how that's supposed to work. All right, so that's good. Let's go for 6, since you're having such a wonderful time. We'll go for belt 6, and I don't know why I got that 1 dot there, but we'll just ignore the 1 dot. We'll hook that all up after. But you got to stay off. You got to stay on the ground, dude. You can't afford to be flying around like that. Sure. Actually, I don't need those ones there. That you only needed those ones if you were going to do it that way. And you were not. So you do need to connect these up, though. Okay, you got to connect that, connect this, and connect that. Right. Excellent. Robert, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Is this a test for the speed run? It is. Hopefully We're at 53 minutes. We'll have blue up and running in a minute. I'd like to test pretty close to red science today, which would be a couple of hours. If everything goes right. We'll see how it goes, right? So it'd be blue science, the mall, and close to red science all within 2 hours, if everything plays out the way it's supposed to. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hopefully that'll be the last time I handcraft science. I'm actually going to make a note of that. So what is the research on that? That is... What is the research, dude? Tell me. Alright, so that's some cool triangle things. Let me put a marker on that. High plasma. Put a marker on that. Alright, so it just lets me know that where I'm supposed to be. So, I guess I'll talk about this for a second. When designing a speed run, it's always you against research, right? So, obviously, you're going to be slower than the research at first because, I mean, research is research. It will just run, right? But what happens is when you're practicing for speed running, you're going to get faster and faster, but the research is only going to keep at the same rate unless you build more abilities to do research faster. And then what happens is you actually get faster than the research, which may or may not be the best. It could cause you a problem. How many of these do you need for science, Max, since you're chit-chatting along there so much? You need 12 labs. 12? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. How many belts do you got? You got 120. Well, you need 140 at least. 15, 30, 45. Science temp. Okay, so that was belt 5. That was belt 6. 140. 20 is 160. And 210. So 45, 60. I think that's going to be enough right there. We need 50 sorters. Holy smokes. That's like all the stuff you have in your inventory, dude. You better go grab some iron first. Save before shenanigans. No, we're all right. We're fine. Look at. You gotta love a box full of iron. You just do. You know, it just like makes you so happy. Makes you so happy. I also like seeing a box with circuits in it. Oh yeah, and a box with rings. Boom, baby. That's right. And now it's time to hook this up to get ready for the science. The science of the things. Boom. I guess you better hook it up down here too, dude. Here we go. Nice. All right. So that's going to come all the way down there. You got labs being made. Oh, actually, it's come along quite nicely. So you need 50 of these. 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Holy smokes. That's like really bad. Here, you can even have like 5 extra because I'm so scared that I'm short. Let's do that too. Okay. What do you need after the science? Check engine setup. Oh, okay. Is what the note says. Where are we at? I will take those. All right. Note says, check power. Looks good. Could be a little short. Once we put the power down for this, you got to put this belt in, dude. There you go. They can't do it yet, right? You guys can't do this yet. Nope, you can't do it yet, but you're ready for it. That's what that's going to be. Okay, so we come across the water. This should now be blue science, right? You betcha. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. All right, do that. Here, I'll even help you do the labs. We're awesome that way. Yep, keep going. Okay, do that. Do that. All right, I'll let the drones finish the rest while I hook this all up. So there's that, and that, and that, and that, and that. You're coming down this way, and all the things. There we go. Nice. Now, on the back side, to make this blueprint work, because we haven't got blueprints 2 yet, I actually had to cut some of the belt out because I had to get this to fit within 150, right? So there, that actually fixes that belt. I have a note there for that. 5 more blue science. Oh, did I not make enough blue science? Oh, okay. Here, 5. I mean, we're going to have the labs and everything running here shortly. So, in fact, that's what this next icon does. Boom, boom. So, I did mention in the last live stream I wanted a temporary science setup. That's what this is going to be. So, this is my temporary science setup, which I am going to now put there. And what this will do is this will allow me to temporarily at least keep science running until we do the main lab setup right up there on the other side of copper. So this just allows me to kind of like keep science, get science up, get science going, blah, blah, blah. There's plasma control. Here, have a box. There you go. Good job, guys. And you guys are programmed to do research, right? Well, yeah, you are. You're missing a power pole. You are. Well, that's what it says. It's missing a power pole. There, you can have power pole too. I don't know how you're getting power down here. You're not. Well, let's try and help that out a little bit. That's probably the more important thing. You could have probably built that for them. Okay, so it's really short on power, which we will rectify that shortly. And that's because it's running on that one power pole, you goof. You know, you're not supposed to do that. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to do this. There. Should be all good now. There we go. Yep, nice. That's what we want to see. Please tell me you're working. Well, you're sort of working. Oh, that's because you had to put the thing in for this box. My bad. You do have a note there for that, but you just didn't do it. Okay, so there you go. Now put that in. There we go. And that should now be doing that, right? You're going to do that? You're doing that, right, guys? Yeah, matrix research. Please tell me you're doing that. Oh, right. Yes. Well, he will do that as soon as we get on to the next research. Yes, that's perfect. Nice. That's the way that works. Okay. So we're on to the next set, which is check power. Okay. You can't fly yet. You can't. You're working on flying right now, dude. Right now, you're working on flying right now, but you can't do it yet. No. Which means if you need power, you need 12 of these, or you need 9 of these. Well, it turns out you can make 9. Okay, there you go. That's why you gotta go pick up that stone now. In fact, you can probably pick up 100 stone there, and 100 stone there. There you go. Look at you go, and pick up 100 glass while you're at it. Right. How you doing for iron? How about you sort this? Where are you with gas? You're actually doing okay. Use the rest of that coal up, and then we're going to use them engines as fuel. Nice. So you got your 9 things coming out there. You're going to need your 3 miners. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's what that coal up there is for. Looks good. Still funny that you can build the top science building before the lower one. Gravity in video games. What? I mean, it's kind of like Bugs Bunny. It's like Bugs Bunny, the Roadrunner, Wild E. Coyote, right? Gravity? Psh, who wants that? That's boring. Okay. So let's take a pause there for a second. I can double check my list, and at the same time, just double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I mean, that's the best part about video games. It's just like cartoons. Yeah, it's Acme Science, right? It's the bomb. Acme Science is the best. You know, it's, gravity's just kind of I think in cartoons, isn't it the way it works is there is no gravity unless you look down? I think that's the written rule of Acme Science. So, as long as you don't look down in a cartoon, gravity doesn't exist. But the second you look down, now gravity exists, right? And then that's when you fall, right? So that's Acme Science, right? So it's the same thing. As long as I don't look at it, on the screen, it's going to work fine. But if I look at it, then it's going to break it. You know, Acme Science. Let me see here. What am I supposed to be doing for science? Since you're having such a great time with the science. Yeah, a lot of things happen. Well, you know how it is, right? It's just like the song. You know, if a tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear, right? I don't know. Did the tree fall? Is the tree still standing? Who knows, right? Let's see. Let's look at that science while we're in here. What is this science? It's that's Universal Exploration 1. Oh, cool. All right. Well, what were you supposed to do after that? I don't know. I'm looking on the spreadsheet now. I'm trying to figure it out. You got drive engine. You got graphite. That's graphite there. Yes. All right. There's where I am. Smelting purification. Energy circuit. Yep. Universal Exploration 1. Okay, I found myself. All right. So we're on to comms control. Is that drive engine 1 and then mass construction 2? Oh, okay. So comms control. Communications control 1. Do that. All right, we're fine. Drive engine 1 is here somewhere. All right, well, no, you're doing drive engine 1 right now. Is that supposed to be... yeah, you're doing that right now. Did I accidentally repeat that twice? I must have. Drive engine, drone engine. Oh, drive engine, drone engine. Yeah, that one there, dude. Gee whiz. My eyes aren't that great to people. The words drive and drone looked exactly the same. Okay. Mass construction 2. Yay! We definitely need that because that's got to happen. Okay. And then improved log for splitters. Oh, yeah, because that's got to happen. Upgrade logistics. Yep. Steel has to happen. All queues are full. All right, that's fine. That's actually where I would be anyway in that. So, carrying on. Carry on my wayward son. There will be peace when I am done. Will there? I doubt it. Okay, so power is the next thing. Belt 7, Belt 8, Mall 1, Mall 2, 120, 240. 240, 300 and some. All right. You're working on that. So then I need 300 and some. Well, you're not getting 300 and some out of that. All right. But I'll bet you I can get 300 and some after I do this. Okay. And if I take 2 stacks of that, I can get 300 and some. Watch me go. Yeah. Actually, you can only get 251. Really? Well, at 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 210, and 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. There's 300 and some. Okay, well, that's really cool. And then you need 1, 10, 20, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then you need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, that'll carry you all the way to Mall 2. We'll take those. Thank you. Gotta like it. Gotta like having stuff done for you. All right, so let's make us a second round of power, please. Flip. Okay, you're going to be a little fussy. I guess I should have expected that. Okay. Now can I... Yep, and then you do that, you do that, you do that. Shori says, we're going to go with or height? Let's go with height. Okay, flip. So... I think that's water. I don't think you can build on that, dude. Well, you're going to find out, aren't you? Yep, you can. Can you build on it there? Yes, you can. I am actually surprised about that. And what about that one? No. I'm pretty sure I can squeeze that in there, though. All right, let's get these hooked up. Oh, you know what you forgot to calculate? I keep forgetting about the sorters I need on these. I'm going to have to fix that in my notes. So I'm going to need an extra 50 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well, I'll go for 40. I keep forgetting to add that. That's really bad of me. All right. Put that right in there. Fuel away, dude. Fuel away. That's right. Eat that up. That will bring that orange line all the way back down. Okay, and here, look, we'll even pretend to help you. So as you guys don't have to do that part. Yeah, guys. Nice. Look at that. All this extra stone here that I never use. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Power is up and running. Power 2. Gotta like it. Hey, can we fly? We can fly. Aw, yeah, look at me go. Look at me go. I can fly now. I can fly now. I'm just flying just so as when I sit down it gives me the record, right? Sit down. Sit down. Boom. Yes, there it is. First flight's 212 meters. You bet. I mean, sometimes you gotta just do things, people. You just gotta do things just for the sake of doing them. Okay. So hit that. What do you got for gears? I'll take those. Cool. What do you got for motors? I'll take those. Where are you at in Nicole, dude? He's down to 177. That's all right. I want him to finish burning that up, right? We don't want any of that around. Graphene should be ready to go, right? Boom, baby. Let's copy, paste, paste, paste. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Boom. Look at that. You almost think we know what we're doing. All right, let's move on. Not there. We got things to do. Oh, this is where you need the coal and the things and the stuff and the things. Wait a minute. Why aren't you? Wait. Oh, darn it. Here. Wait a second. I need you to put that back over there. All right. Now, here. You can have that 6. All right. That's what you were supposed to do. That. Yeah. I actually need 60 of these graphene. But I gotta go find some trees. Darn it. Go run over here for a minute. That line will back up shortly, and I'll grab graphene out of it. Grab these trees, dude. You need 60 of these trees. Press R to rotate. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no, that's bushes, dude. Plant fuel. Whatever. Couldn't care less. Okay. Do we have enough trees here to make this happen? Yeah, we do. We're good. Okay. Done. And, in fact, you might as well grab that rock while you're here. Do you really need that rock? No. You know what you're going to have to research soon? Yes. Inventory capacity 1. Yes, there we go. Yep, 44, 45. I need 15 more. Give me 15 more. You know what? Let's actually start cleaning this inventory stuff up now so as I don't have to deal with it. Right, and you're using that. That will be enough of that. And then we can put that 4 back in there. That will be enough of that. Take care of that, because we don't want to use that anyway. I want to use engines instead, because it's actually got a better megajoule power on it. Okay, so now we can actually move on. So we're at 108. We got blue science running. That's awesome sauce. I will take it. Go in here. Do this. Where are we at? Setup 7? Yup. That's where you are. Okay. So that goes right there. This requires me to do a little bit of hooking up. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's this. And this. This goes here. Unfortunately, you can't, and I hate that blueprints don't work this way, but you got to do this. I actually have to decouple that, and then I can actually join them on to like that. There you go. Way to go, guys. I know, I know this looks a little confusing, but it's needed. Trust me. So that's going to be 7. What about 8? 8 is next on the list. We actually don't use a lot of that right away. That comes up a little later. That's where 8 goes. So, of course, that's going to connect. Nope. It's got to come around this way. You're going to connect to that. You're going to connect to that. You're connecting to that. You're connecting to that. You're this, and you're that. You're that, and you are that. Okay, time to let the that the big iron roll, buddy. Let's let the drones up there for a minute. You've been holding off on that iron somewhere, so you gotta go hook that up now. We won't worry about the drones; they're not going anywhere. Clean up the litter there, dude. So where's that iron at? There it is. It's time to let it. It's time to let it out of the box. It's time to flow free. There we go. Right? Yes, it is. It is time for the iron to meet its maker. I guess I'm building these ones manually. All right. There's one. There's two. And there's three. All right, let's go, guys. I know. Okay. Now, the reason we're building up that graphene, of course, is for red science. We will need it. These future upper lines are for proliferation and stuff. We don't come to that until a little bit later. Proliferation actually happens over there on that cold patch over there and then makes its way over here. But I have to put the lines in for this little piece right now just because of the way the blueprint works out. That's how we're doing there. So it's like we let it put this in, but then we kind of ignore it for a while. As for this line, this is actually all set up for red science, and then this is where actually the permanent lines go in for all the sciences. This again here is temporary, right? Just this little setup here is temporary, just so as we can get the science up and running while smiling. That's what we're doing. And how's that block? Oh yeah, look at that. We're already up 400 science. Gotta like it. Okay, let's see if we can help these guys out a little bit over here, because they are running a little slower than I'd like. You know what you're supposed to be doing? Yes. Crafting, right? Yes. Okay. Mall 1, Mall 2, Mall 3. Actually, you're already up to Mall 3. Holy smokes, like, you're actually doing really good, dude. Okay, so what's Mall 3? 120 of these. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120. It is 25 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll even just do 30 now. It's going to be 6 more assemblers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, you might as well keep going because it's part of the mall anyway. Power poles. Look at you go. You might as well just craft all the things. Okay. And splitters, which is coming up right there. So you can't do splitters yet, but that's all right because that's not until Mall 3 anyway, and you're kind of ahead of the game. Okay, so let's carry on. So that means down here, you can't do a speed run without BP, personal bests. Oh, do I have most of the build-in blueprints? I do. And in fact, you probably kind of need to in this game just because of the weird, funky complication. Now, so like for example, there were a few, like there are places where I manually hook stuff up, or like I change a belt temporarily to do a thing until later, right? And this is going to be one of the things here, right? So actually, we take a little detour right here for a few seconds, and in fact, not quite these seconds, but in a few more seconds, we're actually going to make 3 of those. And the reason is that we have a couple of empty lines here, right? So there's a couple of empty lines here, and these are for iron. These are actually for raw iron, which actually fills the top half of that. And so you'll notice here there's 2 icons on this line, right? 2 raw iron lines. And to get the rest of the mall, the smelter's mall up and running, you've got to kind of like do a little bit of manual building along the way. So while the drones and stuff are working their thing, I sometimes take a little detour and go do stuff. So we did 7, we did 8, right? This should be Mall 1. Yes, it should. And there we go. In fact, I'm feeling so confident, I'm going to put Mall 2 down at the same time. That's where we are there. Mall 2. Boop. Is that where Mall 2 goes? Why does that look weird? Why is there things hanging off of it? I'll put it down, but it looks weird. Anyway, let's get things hooked up. I was pretty sure I didn't have to hook up the mall pieces. Like up to this point, you've noticed I've been doing a lot of attachment with belts to keep control of where everything is on the lines. But I was pretty sure with the mall I didn't have to do that. I mean, it's okay. I'm all right with it. It's not like it's a thing, but... All right, there we go. So this is where gears are going to start getting made, right? As soon as you give them power max. That would be really nice of you. You just throw that in there. Boom, there you go. Look at that. Gears are going to start getting made, put out on the line. There's power poles. Oh, you didn't make boxes. You're a bum. Okay. You know, why don't you just make all the boxes you need right now? Well, how many boxes do I need? Well, I don't know. You need like 20 boxes. All right, well, there's 20 boxes. It takes 30 seconds. So Mall 3, Mall 4 is 105 belts. 10, 60, 75, 90. There's 120. Mall 4 needs 10 of these. I'm just going to do 30 because I don't trust myself anymore. 5 assemblers. 5 assemblers. So that's another 6 of these. Power poles is another 10. And what do we got there? Boxes. Well, you're making a whole bunch of boxes. Oh, and splitters. Oh, we're done the research. Right, so there's your splitters that you needed earlier. But you got to stop this. Boop. There we go. You had to do it on the previous test build. Did I have to do that first setup on the previous test build? All right, well that's fine. As long I'm actually okay with it. I'm actually okay with hooking that up, but it is like because it allows me to kind of just keep control of the stuff moving around, right? So I feel better about it. All right, research, dude, because the queue is clear. All right. So we are at, I think you just did, no, you're at steel right now. All right. So you did splitters, so that's steel. And then you're going to hate yourself because you've got to do environment, and environment stinks. Reclamation. Yup. Okay. Electro drive. Do you want to do that first? Yes. We're going to do electro drive first because it's only 50 science. And then we're going to do... Then we'll do this. Reclamation. Now, the reason that is because that allows me to get belts automated. So we definitely want that. Electric drive, fluid storage. I guess you got to do that first, and then this, because this is needed from all 7, 8. Basic chemical engineering, boom. Semiconductor material. You also need this, but you haven't got red science yet, so don't do that. You need proliferation Mark 1 too. Semiconductor material. There you go. Mecha frame. Well, no, you can't do that until you do motors, dude. So you might as well let the motors go ahead. Well, you can still put it in the queue. All right. Mecha frame. Mecha. There you go. I think you're queued up, aren't you? All queues are full. There we go. All right, carry on. Nice. Look at this. It's nice when you don't have to craft that anymore. Or that. Nice. We'll take it. The handcrafting days of basic materials is coming to an end, people. So, let's go for Mall 3. Is Mall 3 up? Yep, it is. Boop. And then, Mall 4, right after that. All right. Mall 4. Okay. And then this is where you should be making the turn. We are, all the things. Yeah, so when I did these blueprints, or when I double checked these blueprints, I must have made them so as I had to attach them as a precaution of not shorting myself. And that's fine. Again, I like that kind of... What are you doing here, Max? That's dumb. Don't do that. And I'm okay with that kind of control right now because you don't want it to get ahead of you, right? The last thing you want is for everything to take off on you, and then you don't know where things have to be attached, or stuff like that. Of course, this copper here and these lines that appear to be like just sticking in here in the middle of nowhere, they're here for a reason, and that reason, of course, is that we are going to be running purple people eaters out here eventually. Steel smelting. Yes, we should go do something. Let's go do this for a minute. Hi, how are you? Good. You wouldn't mind doing that thing for me in a box. You should do this. Boop. And so this is one of them manual things that I'm doing, right? Again, because sometimes you got to have just some stuff done manually. Okay, so we're going to take you actually away from that now. And we got to get more iron coming up here. So that means we got to cut you off. And you remember earlier I said about how we have to add these iron lines here because we got to do that. That now has to happen. So while the drones are losing their minds, I'm okay with this, especially now that I can manual build. I mean, that's awesome. Okay. Sure. Do that. Oh, come on. Find it. Find it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there. Boom. Oop, there it is. You gonna let me have this? Come on, you want me to have this. Yes, do it. Ah, I seen it. Okay, take that. Okay, that should be the first one. Okay, that should be the second one. This should be the third one. And we'll put one. Did I make the fourth one? I didn't. All right, that's fine. I'll just let it make these three for now, and then I'll deal with that afterwards. Put that pole there. There we go. All right, there we go. Look at that. More mining for everybody. In fact, I probably should actually start making some extra miners. Oh, you're out of steel. You're out of a bunch of stuff, actually. But this is okay. I am perfectly fine with this. So you can see here we're actually moving up some iron. Let's double check to make sure we got that line hooked in properly. So we do, and this is now going to be that line's feeder. This line is now going to be dedicated to these here, but I now need to add more miners to this. As you can see, this is a very tiny little patch, and it stinks. It's so bad. Okay, so now you'll see. So you see here, we've got this line joins in here, right, and comes down here. And in fact, it's all part of this. So let's actually set this up. Yeah, that tiny little patch of iron that they kind of give you up there in that corner. It's a really weird patch. It's only got like 20,000, right? So unlike most patches you run into, it's got like there we go. Holy smokes. Give me a really hard time here, game. Why the hard time, game? Why the hard time today? Yeah, don't do it. I haven't got time for the hard time. Yeah, you know what I want. You know what I want. You know what I need. Listen, build that, would you, so I can get a gauge on this thing. All right. Come on. I know you want to let me in there. Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. Well, I'm not happy about it. I'll take it. All right. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. Is that the other line there? Why do I not think so? No, it's over there. Okay. So we'll temporarily run it over there, and then I'll fix it later. Sure, he says. Is that what you're going to do? No, you're not, because you're out of belt. And this is why you have a box now of belt. Whew, thank goodness for that. But you got to get this fixed really fast, dude. Here, just temporarily put that over there for now. Okay. Because you got to have that second line coming in there. That's... No, it's not. Boom, baby. Here. No. Ah, I built the wrong things again. I did it again. Here, take that for a second. I do that every time. Anyway, where's my coal? We'll have to use my coal temporarily until I fix that. I did that last time too. I built the wrong thing. Guys, can I have coal? All right. You know what? Yeah, you guys can't have any more of that. I need coal for the moment. I did that last time too. I built the wrong thing. Gosh darn it. It's fine. You know, you could use some of these instead. I mean, they're not as good, but that's fine. Just do that. There, you're good. You're good. Yeah, stop mining that manually, dude. You're embarrassing yourself. All right. Hook this back up. I did that last time. Yes, I know. It was supposed to be explosives and not the engines. I know. You need the engines. We need the engines for the drones. But that's... Anyway, it's a long story, and I just feel sad about it right now. So let's just forget it. All right. All right. Meanwhile, it's fine. It's fine. I'll fix it later. Are you guys all running? You are all running. I wish that line was more full. But, I mean, it will be. I mean, it still has iron from these. So hopefully that will fill that line up totally. Yes, it will. Good. That's what we need to see. We need to see this line being filled. Now, yes, I need you. Well, actually, I don't need you to do steel anymore because this guy's doing the steel. So you can just hang out, dude. I actually don't need this guy to do anything right now. Okay. As long as everybody else is spitting out steel, we're all right. In fact, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to have a look around for a second just because I feel like I'm a little off. Middle miner isn't connected. Isn't? It isn't? Well, this miner is. Oh, you mean the middle miner down there? All right, well, let's go have a look. We'll double check it. We'll take a few seconds here, have a look around, see how we're doing at things, right? It is not connected, and that's why that line felt a little empty. I concur with the statement. Do that. There. Now it's connected, and I feel much better about my life. All right, so now let's go have a look. I don't think I got any extra iron left in that box now, right? So, that's not bad. It just means that I'm going to have to start grabbing some out of these boxes out of here for now until I get a little more iron stashed up. All right, there we go. Meanwhile, we blew through the circuits boards. Well, that was going to happen because we got science running continuously. I could stop science for a minute and let that go ahead because as you can see here, we're going to start running short on a lot of things. This is part of the test is to see where it is I actually start running short. So you can see here we're actually running short on iron after Mall 4. Well, definitely by Mall 4 we're running short on iron because it's trying to catch up on all these things, right? It's trying to make 300 power poles. So we can do that, and that will kill that one. That allows the iron to move on to the next phase, which of course is these. I don't probably need that many boxes. Never hurts to have two. Well, 150 is probably fine. I mean, that's, what do you got, 40? So that'll be 150 there. Now, obviously, we need more belt all the time. And the reason you need this much belt is because you need belt for Mark II, which is what's going to happen here, right? Mark II belts and stuff are going to happen there. We've got Mark I and Mark II sorters happening at the moment, so these guys did get some iron at some point in time. That's great. That being said, these guys haven't gotten motors yet. I don't think... Are we at motors? Did we get motors? Yes, we did get motors. Excellent. So that's motors. That's a motor, that's a motor, that's a motor. That is going to be... this will be motor. That will be Mark II motors. This will also be motors. Let's see. What were you supposed to be? You're supposed to be Mark II belts. Which, of course, I don't have yet, so it doesn't matter what I do with that. All right. You are looking for motors and Mark Is. Of course, these guys aren't going to get anything because they're not getting circuits here at the moment, and circuits are dry. Who's stealing all the circuits? Belts are. No? Who's stealing? Oh, you guys are. Here. Have some circuit boards. There, you can have that. I didn't realize them guys took so many circuits. That's actually pretty wild. Anyway, nevertheless, that's it is working as intended. We just got to keep moving it forward. So, let's do number 5 on the belt. And then this is this where I do number 5? So, I was sure I made that. But I think I got to put 5 down before I can do this anyway. Okay. Put 5 down. Okay. So, right here, you'll see there's an iron. I was pretty sure I had... Did I not make that? I didn't make that either. So I am missing that blueprint. Am I missing the blueprint? Yes, you are. So, there's 5. There should be a thing in here. There should be an insert in here. Because this is supposed to be smelter 3, right? Yep. And smelter 4. What is that? Maybe I just put it in the wrong spot. That would be... That looks like that goes up here. All right. So yeah, that goes up there. Yeah, so I forgot to blueprint that. That's all right. I can build it manually. It just means I got to take a little time to build it. That's fine. Where are you at? 1 hour and 30 minutes. So, yikes. Okay. So you'll notice we have a belt here already. That's great because this is where this has to go. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to borrow some of these because you just made these for this reason. Take 14 of those, and we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see. Boy, you're going to be really fussy with this, are you? All right, that's fine. I don't care. Be as fussy as you want. Okay, and then do this. Okay, now we got to hook this all up. Gotta love lines. Always makes things very interesting. So we come down this way. We'll do this, and then we'll just attach those right onto there. That's not going to work out well. Well, I mean, you can go this way with this one. It's unfortunate. That's going to take up a lot of extra belt, but it is what it is, I guess. Sure. Now you can run this one down here like this. Do that. So I will have to get the blueprint for this. This is not exactly right, but that's all right. This will do. It's just somewhat ugly. it's ugly. It's the way it is, people. It's just the way it is. Oh, and stop! Don't do that. That's just going to make things blow up if you do that. All right, there you go. So sometimes you got to do things the manual way there, Max. Do that, do that, do that, and then we do this on the other side. Okay, close that, open this, do this, and make that happen. Copy paste. Okay, there we go. There's a power pole for you, a power pole for you, and power poles for everybody. Boom. There we go. And let's hook this up here just so it has a place. There. So basically what we're doing is we're now adding a second source of iron to the mall so it can start producing on this side. And that way, so you can see here the iron's made it down this far. Now, it's a mall. It doesn't have to be efficient at it. It just has to find its way around, right? So, so basically, if there's not enough iron on this line, it will load from this line, and then that's good to go. Which is what we want. We want it to be able to say, hey, you know what you should do? Do stuff. Okay. You're still waiting for a motor. Why are you still waiting for motors, dude? What did I mess up there? I mean, that's fine. I can do that. I just don't know why I did it the way I did it. Anyway, here, have some free iron. I know that's what you want. There you go. Give that guy some motors, would you? He's really desperate. Yeah, give that guy some motors, and he can start putting some Mark IIs in there. I don't want a lot of Mark IIs, but I need a few Mark IIs. How you doing? All right, that's good. So that's that's level 5. And now I need to make 60 motors on my own. Right? So I need 60 motors. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Right. And you should actually now move to research to see where we are with that. So pause that for a second. Okay. Let me add a color here. Chemical engineering. Yeah, I'm at the last research in the queue, so I got to make sure I add the next thing, right? That's mecha frame right there. So we do that. So I was pretty sure we got basic chemical engineering done, right? Yes, we did. Semiconductor material. I'm sure that's done too. Yes, that's done. All right, so make sure I just gotta update my spreadsheet here. All right. And then you're doing mecha frame to go faster. Okay. So this is where you're now at proliferation, dude. Cool. So that's proliferation. Energy matrix. Red cubes. Boom. There you go. Inventory 1 is the next thing you're going to grab out of that. So as you can, like, be really cool. All right. And what else is there? Processors. Okay. We go up here to processors. Done. That's a big 800 right there. Mecha Core 2. Yep. Okay. And Mass Construction 3. Now, Mass Construction 3, after... do I need that right now? I have an orange box on it. I think that's letting me know that I don't need to do that right away. Green motors would be more important. I don't need the 900 until I start doing the last part of oil. So I don't need Mass Construction 3. I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna mark it as skipped. Let's go to flight because flight is important. Like, that allows us to get off the planet. And I'd then rather have green motors. Green motors would be awesome. Because then now we're really talking. Right? Yes. And then, of course, that's going to be that. That's going to be this. I'm just updating my spreadsheet, right? Because we're in the red stuff now. And then, so that'll do that. All right, so then let me mark that as the zone. There. All right, excellent. Okay, so awesome. So that takes care of that, because green motors would work does us better in the mall. Okay, at this point in time. All right, so let's go for Mall 6. Because I'm going to have to come back. I'm going to have to get a blueprint from my other map to handle this, which is fine. I'm okay with that, but it does mean I do got to come back to it. So let's carry on. We'll go for 6. Mall 6. Why does that look like it's off by 1? Wow. That looks like it's off by 1, Max. Because I don't think that box is going to fit in there, to be honest. Yeah, them boxes aren't going to fit. Okay, let's fix that now. Alright. Really? You want to fix that right now? You betcha. I mean, you might as well. You know. There's no sense having it broken. Okay. So, go back to Mall 5. Mall 5. Yep. Okay. So if I put it right there, yes, it'll be off because that's the bottom of this is off. There's not much I can do about that. I'll just have to fix it on the fly, I guess. Because again, that bottom one is kind of messed up. Darn it. Yeah, and of course you're messed up because you hate doing that. So can I fix this? There we go. I'm going to try and move this power pole over. We're going to do this little copy trick and then try and stick that power pole back in here. Again, this blueprint, this here is messed up because it's not part of the blueprint, but we will fix it, people. I still don't think that's enough. That's low enough. I still don't think that's going to do it. Go for Mall 6. So if I go Mall 6 now, where does that put me? Oh, okay, it does fit. Okay, that's fine. As long as it fits. If it sits, it fits. It fits, it sits. All the things. Okay, there we go. How you doing for belts? 202. I'll take those. How you doing for motors? Hey, you actually got some motors in there. Do you need that many? Well, I don't need that many. But you're going to need that many once you've got enough things done. Right, guys? Right? You guys are doing things now. Yep, okay, they're building it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that's Mall 6. Now, the reason that I'm trying to get a little bit higher here is because Mall 8 is what does all my oil production, right? So, you know, we've got red matrix, energy matrix coming up next. So, you know, now we don't use it right away until we get to here, right? This is where we actually get our first red science underway. But I don't even have the other labs down yet. So that is going to be, that's 6. Okay. Now you need 6A. 6A comes around the turn like that. Okay, do this, do that. Okay, do that, do this, and do that. And just for funsies, we'll build these. There's my labs. That's what's supposed to happen. Okay. Now, Mall 7. In fact, we're probably going to have to help this along a little bit. No, we're at 262. Where are we with that box over here? Well, we got 59. It's not the best, but I'll take it. It's good to see that's being done, but I'm going to cut that off for a bit because we actually don't need the green ones for a while, so I'm going to cut that box off for a bit. It's great that they're there, but don't need them just yet. Mall 7. Mall 7. Why? Oh, I know what's going on there. Yep. There we go. You do need 2 of those. You haven't got any built yet. Why not? Why aren't any of those built yet? Because you got no green circuit boards down here, dude. Here, give him 60 circuit boards so he can build you a couple of these. There's one. Can I have another one? Thank you. There's another one. Yep, thank you. Okay, and I'll even take your third one and your fourth one. I'll take them all. Just give me them all. Why is there no circuit boards down here? I mean, is this not filled yet? No, it's not. All right. Let's just double check that. I still have 3 more rows on this to put in. I just want to see how everything's doing up here. So this is all keeping up. This is all keeping up. All right. It's just because I'm running ahead of where I was on the first run, on the first practice. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We'll handle it. We'll take care of it, because then this is going to be mall 8, and then this is where I can let it catch up anyway. So then this is mall 8. Yep, right there. Wait a second. Is it right there? Yes, right there. Push that. This is where I have to attach the glass. Okay. Like that. Okay. And groovy. Everything else is groovy here, right? Yep, there's that's that. Nope, you're missing a thing. What thing are we missing? That's not good. What thing are we missing? Oh, no, you're not missing anything. That's where the things come out at, dude. It's the glass makers. Don't panic. Yeah, there you go. That's where the excited glass comes out, and then it's going to make those things. And it's going to make these things. There we go, and that's what we want there. What is that? Are these oil refineries? Yes, but I actually need it to make oil extractors first. So we're going to do that. And it's going to start pulling that in. Okay, so this all looks good. That's spitting out glass. That's spitting out things. Right. This never was needed past this point anyway. And everything is groovy. All right, so that's the entire mall down. We'll get a few extra of these, right? I am actually going to cut that box off because I don't want to make those. I just want them to kind of be there for when we get a chance to make those. In fact, I could probably just make sure that it gets this first. Let's try to help this along a little bit. Make some of those for me, would you? Here, have 10 free ones on me. There we go. We'll go grab the steel now. It's slowly making steel, but we actually have some steel up here in a box, right? So we might as well help it along. The steel bar between the oil is not connected. I will double check that. See where it is. And it may not be connected because sometimes I left stuff in. It is not connected either. It looks good, but it looks good, but it's not connected, dude. There. Do that. Yeah, you can have that. You can have all that steel. Look at that. Look at you go. Look, I'm even going to give you like. And I don't need a lot of these made right away. Oh, that's why I wasn't worried about that one. I wasn't worried about that one because that one in the back. You're not supposed to go that way, dude. You're supposed to go this way. And that's the problem here. My blueprint's off by a wee bit. How you going to fix that? All right. We'll do this. That's fine. We'll just do this. Again, it's a practice run. It's not like it's the end of the world to swap this stuff around. Do that, do that, do that, and do this. And give him his power pole back because he's going to be cranky if you don't. There you go. All right, so now he's going to get his steel, but he's not going to get circuit boards either. I usually use this factory for making multiple things. I don't usually use this one. So... have you put anything in the box yet, dude? No? Alright. Do I have any circuit boards on me at all? No. You're a bum. Yikes. Alright. Here. We'll help you out a little bit. Okay. First of all, delete that. Delete that, and I'm going to have to dump those somewheres because they're pointless. Listen, how you doing for power? Alright, you're doing okay. You're doing alright. Maybe we'll just throw that in there just to get it out of the inventory for now. Alright. Yeah, dude, I need you to... Where's my circuit boards? Oh, it's using them. Gosh darn it. It's using them for inventory capacity 1. Well, darn it. Here, all right. Have a few more since you're using them on me. Yeah, here I was going like, why didn't my things... Yeah, it used all that steel and stuff on that. That's funny. Lucas, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, I could put a second sorter on it, but right now, speed isn't important. Obviously, I'm not, speed in this case, it's like some of the other things here. I'm actually I would upgrade the lines to Mark IIs later, but I don't need to do that kind of like right now, right? Now can I have some certain... Okay, thank you. I just need a couple of these things, and then I can convert it over. Actually, I need 4 of them. If it would be really nice to do 4 for me, I'd really appreciate that. As I look around here to make sure that we're not missing anything. I mean, the blue science is running quite nicely. In fact, we have quite the stash of blue science going on. That's going to be great for when our labs are done. And this is always a little slow in here at first. Cut that way back, dude. Cut that way back. You don't need that much triangle. I just usually grab some extra triangle for myself for making these, right? Here, do that. Wow, you got no rings either. Here, have some rings. And of course, that's not a surprise. Again, it's a mall, so malls, like when you first start up an entire mall, it's going to run really short. But as the game goes on, of course, rings and things will make their way down here, and that will be fine. But I'm literally going to have to hand feed some of this stuff here temporarily just to get what I want, right? Because, of course, I want certain things. There's my 4. And in fact, I'm going to stop you there because I don't need any more than that. I now need you to make oil refineries. Yeah, do that instead. Did you do how many? 5? All right, we'll move them 5 over there. Put that in there and put those in there. Put your stone in there. Here, have 100 stone. And here, have 100 steel. And we'll handcraft some more of this just to kind of keep it busy. There we go. So as we can get moving on with that. All right, so let me go back to my notes now because we got to deal with power. It's power time, people. It's power time. So we're gonna need at least 3 of these, and you need some iron. The best place for iron now is down here, because these, some of these are going to be backed up. There we go. Okay. So the iron is moving through the top pretty fast, right? But this extra line comes on here and feeds into this, and that's perfectly fine. So we'll take that extra iron there. All my boxes done? Look at all the boxes. Yeah, you go, boy. Here, I'll take my extra 29 boxes. I'll take them 128. That's awesome. Yay, motors. We like to see that. How are you doing? Nice. There's the belts I'm always looking for. I'll even take 50 of them power poles just to say I can do that. That's what I'm all supposed to do, people. Okay, are you making me my things? Yes. Excellent. It's slowly coming. Not super fast, but good enough. So you got your 24 and 3. Here, have some of that. You'll make more triangles as he needs them. All right. So this is now, that's mall 8. You're working on power, dude. Power. 1, 2, 3. And then you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Sure, he says. Everything is fine. Okay. Actually, power 3 goes in here. I'm just looking around for a second. I mean, I got the time to do it, so it's not like it's hurting us any. Okay, so let's, all right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, cuddle right up to him, big guy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I see what you want. I know what you want. Come on, give it. Yeah, come on, give it to me. There it is. Nice. Okay, flip. So we'll go 1 and 2 and 3. All right. You can have the first one. Okay, you can have the second one, and you can have the third one. Nice. Yeah, okay. You want to throw some power at these things and get them up and running? All right. Boom. Where's that going to push for power? So that should put us back down to, I'll say 25%. Oil refineries, they're going to start sucking this up big time. It's just the way it is. Okay. So that is, the mall is next. Or not, the smelter's mall is next. The smelter section is next after this. Here we go. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, everybody's got their nodes. All right, so this is next. This will be the last two things. When I do this, by the way, I've got everything shoved into blue at the moment, but I'm actually going to be breaking this up into a couple parts. I'm actually going to probably break this up like to here, and then I'll have this as Smelters Mall, and then Blue Science, and then the mall, right? So now we'll put this in because it's the next part, right? That is where that goes. Thank you. But you're going to need a bunch of machines, which the mall hasn't got ready for that yet. It probably has those ready, but it doesn't have these ready. I know it doesn't. So let's just, we'll just give that 10 now. Is that going to hurt you if you make these handcraft? Oh, let's not do that. Yeah, we'll see if we can't go grab some of those down below. All right. And this will literally run these lines out. So these full lines, I think 5 is the limit on these. So this will fill these lines out, and you can't use any more after that. I do have a 6-1 in here, which I will put in, but that is actually for a piece that's going over here for later. So it's not an emergency to put it in. Okay, there we go. Oh, I noticed the same thing. I had the same problem on the last one. Here, guys. I don't know why it is you guys are short your things, but... okay, there we go. That's all that. That's all that. That's the rings. Rings and things. Right. You are missing this. Okay. You got your stuff. You got all your stuff. You don't got an outbound. Oh, yes, you do have your outbound for that, but you haven't got any iron coming in yet. We're smoking it all up. We're eating all the iron of all the things. No surprise there. Oh, nice to see a little bit backing up in the box. That makes me happy. This full? Yes, it is. We're going to actually stretch that a little more because we will actually use almost all of that. I will take a couple hundred for me, though, because it's the way it is. Okay, that all looks good. This looks good. You know what doesn't look good? This. Did I leave myself any? Yes. You should have upgraded this a long time ago, dude. Yeah, but it's been running fine. Surprisingly, it's been running fine. Really? You just want to give me that hard of a time on this, huh? You just don't want to give me that 5th one, no matter what I do. That's so mean of you. Whatever. We'll deal with you later, mister. No, get out. Okay, do that. Do that. Do this. Yeah, so this line's been running pretty short for a long time, but again, copper's not as heavy as needed as iron is at the start. So, I mean, yes, if we were running against the dark fog, copper's very important at the start, but, you know, you can basically get away with that one miner for a long time. And it's perfectly happy to do so. So everything looks good now. I think so. We got lots of rings and things coming out. That should help with the rings shortage. Lots of circuit boards. Looks good. Yeah, using a lot of belts. It's a lot of belts. Up to storage, you won't need it. Well, no, and I usually don't. That's why they're at the very end of the mall, right? They're at the very end of the mall because, well, I actually will use, I have, what is it, 8, 16. I actually will use 40, I think it's 40 or 48 refiners and 8 of these in the end. But, and I mean, that's fine. That's just the way it is. You know, but that's why they're at the end of the mall, because you don't use a lot of them. What are you short on, dude? Oh, circuit boards. Right, here. Can we make a few more circuit boards for this guy? You know, he's kind of lonely. Yeah, here, make some circuit boards for him, would you? So even, yeah, like, it's not like you use a lot. It's not like you make hundreds and hundreds of these things. It's not like belts and stuff. It's the same as the chemical plants. You know, I mean, you don't make a lot of them. In fact, I don't even need them until I start yellow science, and I'm not even going to do that today, right? So, you know, that's kind of a, you know, it's parked for later type scenario. Here, eat that. How many of these do we got? I'd like to, you know, all right, so let's see. That takes care of that, so now we're on to this. Red science. Well, that's the lab. This will be the labs for red science. It won't be red science, but it's the labs for red science. So they go right there. Yes, it goes right there. What are y'all cranky at? You're cranky at something. It looks like a box. Yeah. Well, do it anyway, dude. It's fine. Oh, you're missing tanks. That's what you're missing. Right. Buildings, tanks. Okay, that's fine. I'll let him make those tanks. Sure. You know what you're also missing? The labs. Okay. Well, it turns out I was making labs, but you run out of circuit boards. There you go. Why am I not surprised? And I suppose you're out of circuit boards. No, you're actually out of glass. You're out of glassy things. That's fine. And again, this part of the mall is going to end up really short until a lot of this fills up down here, right? You probably don't need any more than 50 of those at one time. I say that, but when we go to the other planet, you need like 100 at once. Wow, you only got 5 of those made. It'd be nice if we could get 50 of those out. Got all the boxes made, though. Well, that's nice, I guess. Let's see. How you doing up here, dude? You know, I'm going to cut you back down to that, because that'll at least get that passed. This is eating up every circuit board I'm making at the moment. Now, I say that, but blue science is what's eating up a lot of circuit boards at the moment, right? I mean, I could easily fix that. I can just pause it. Pause research, right? And take this box, cut this back. What are you doing? Nothing. Stop making blue science for now. You're way ahead, dude. You're so far ahead. Stop making... Yeah, so now let all them circuit boards go by. You'll be fine. Anyways, I probably should have cut that box back a while ago, but... Oh, well, that's... It is what it is, people. Sometimes you do things. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, are you not spitting them out into a box? Why are you not spitting them out into the box? Oh, because you've closed the box. And that's okay. Here, make some rings for that, would you? Okay. So well, it's good to know that in my notes I'll have to record that. Hey, you know what you are? You're behind in this kind of stuff. So when I watch the video later tonight, I'll make note of that. Yeah, do this, guys. Okay, that's fine. Next is oil 1. Now you do need the stuff for that. So yeah, we're gonna let this guy finish up. This is, we'll actually attach this now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm short one, but I don't need it right now anyway. That's okay. You two are there. You look good. Okay, oil one. So, oil one. Do you want to try and grab the stuff you've got made so far? Do you want to try and make a little bit more glass? Okay. Yeah, grab 50 of those. Yeah, so try making some more of these crazy rods. Do that, and yeah, slam that in there. You're gonna give me. You need to take that. You need to take those. All right, that will let me get mall one down and start the oil for it. So mall one or oil one. Oil one. I think that goes right. Why does that look weird? That looks really weird. It looks really weird. Because this... Oh, that's because this is... That iron line's in the way. Okay, it's not that weird, dude. It's just a little weird. All right. Do that. Okay, so you're gonna manually set this up while they're focused on that. You're gonna do this, and then you're gonna do this. You're stuck on a building. Yep. And then that sneaks right up there, and we'll hook it in a second. I think that's the oil line right there. Yep. Something like that. Excellent. You can do that. You can do this. Let's get some power on that. I don't know why it doesn't have power, but anyway. There we go. You're going to get ready to extract. Right, guys? Let's let this guy start extracting oil for us. We'll get a little hydrogen out here. There we go. Do that. Do this. Yeah, so it's actually, so when it comes to the manual build, it's better to you to do the big buildings and let them handle the belts, because they're just so bad at belting. They're so bad at it. Yeah, it's just faster for you to do that part. And I did mess this up. I'm off to the left by 1, but that's okay. We're getting close to the point where I'm almost done doing this part of the test anyway, so all right, this is where you're going to go in here. I'm going to have to fix this belt, so I know collides with other object, dude. I know how that works, so I need to sneak that out, and we need to sneak this in right there, and I'm going to cut that off because I don't want it to start sending that hydrogen out yet. We'll let it fill in the tank. Boom! Fluid encapsulation. You go, boy! You bet. All right. That is going to handle that. Now, where do I have the next part? Yeah, mall miner expansion. So, I did make it. There it is right there. But I actually should have that a lot earlier than I did. So that is the mall expansion there. I'm going to have to move that part of the blueprint over into the next part. All right, so I'll make note of that. Well, like I said, I'll be watching this VOD earlier or later tonight, so that will be part of that. Okay, so oil 2 I have there, but we're not ready for oil 2, so I'm just going to make a note of that. And we might as well put in the science lines, which would be the much better idea. So you should do that. Belt. And I noticed that, like, we don't have any belt for that. But we do have belt there, baby. Boom. Belt, not a problem. Aw, yeah. All right. Let's see. So you're gonna build that power or that the blah blah blah. There's red science. There's oil 1, hydrogen tanks. So I'm going to change these here. I'll have science belts come next, so as to give them all a chance to catch up, I guess. So this is all for the permanent science, right? This here is temporary science. These 4 labs here are only temporary. The permanent science is up here, right? This is where permanent science goes in. It goes right there. We'll just do that. We'll turn that back on. Oh, you're waiting for red science anyway, so it doesn't matter what it does. Okay, there we go. Nice. I got this thing in my throat all of a sudden. It's driving me crazy. So, we take that out. We take these out. We hook these in, because now we want that science to go that way. All right. Okay, and this is where you're now going to hook up this and have red science come out. What? I know. You go, boy. Let's see. What's going on here? You're not putting your hydrogen in where you're supposed to. And that's because you've messed up that belt. That's okay. Here, we can do that way for now. Yes, everybody should participate. Oh, you know what you haven't done yet? Yeah, you didn't put in the tank for the oils yet. That was supposed to be a manual. I'll have to make a manual note of that too. There we go, because these have all stopped working all of a sudden. Why? Because they're all jammed with oil. And we need all that oil, like all the oil. Yay! Red science. Do it. And we'll hook it up. And we'll just let it go up the line, just to look good, because why not? Well, it didn't get very far, did it? No. Well, just a second, and I'll hook it up. Really? It's so... Yeah, see, and that's the problem with these blueprints. They really hate doing that. Okay, do that. Do this. There you go. All right, that handles that. Yellow actually goes up the middle of that, by the way. So that's going to be that. And Science 1 is here. All right. Nope. Let me have a look. Let me look. Nope, you go right there. Yep. Excellent. The only thing we're missing is a lab. Which of course you don't have any more of, but I could probably handcraft one. Do a lab. Yeah, you can actually handcraft that. How many do you need? 3? Sure, we can handcraft 2 more. There, done. And then that will actually get science back up and running again. Perfect. Now I see there's, oh, that's because that power pole's not down yet. All right. And do that. Here, put that power pole down, dude, so we can get some science. Yes, science. Boom, there it is, baby. That's what we want. Okay, so red science being done at 2:07. Not too bad. Now again, this is the first time I've actually gone all the way to red science, so that's fine. Let me save here for a second, and then we'll quickly review that. 001. 001. That's 9s. 001. There we go. So let's review. Everything ran really good until we got to the latter part of the mall. 2 issues. 1, iron was a problem. Put in the temporary iron. I'll have to put in its permanent fix afterwards. I'll recheck that blueprint. The other issue is circuit boards and rings. Now, that wouldn't probably be such an issue, except that I overmade blue science. I'm going to have to put a note in there to put a restriction on this box. Because now don't get me wrong, I'll use all this blue science. That's not the problem. The problem is that I don't need all this blue science right now. And I could have used them circuit boards earlier down here, right? So see how the circuit boards are all backed up now? Like, look at this. This is exactly what we want. And as a result, right, look at this. All kinds of labs are now running, right? Glass being made, right? All kinds of stuff. In fact, it's just waiting for the glass to now. Look at this. Chemical plants are now being done, all because I didn't cut that blue science off fast enough. So that is the other big note I've got to make. I've got to restrict this box down to like 600 at the most, just to kind of have a buffer for if I run short. But I don't think I'm actually running short, so I can cut this box way back, prevent it from doing this. And then, but like, look at these lines. These lines look real healthy right now. That looks really good. I'm really happy about that. This looks really good. I really wish raw iron was getting to this point, but I'm not surprised that it isn't. I mean, that's a full line. That's a full line coming in there. And those lines only handle up, I think it's up to 8. So I'm not surprised to see these last two not working, but you know, we are stealing some for a box of steel here, which, you know, it's a thing. So it's not quite full, but it looks fine. It's perfectly fine. And the other line looks really healthy. Rings don't use as much, so of course we only actually have 5 rings, not 10. So that line is totally healthy. So that looks good, and copper looks great. Glass looks great. All that looks really good. I mean, it all looks really good. Power pole. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't call it a fix. It's just sometimes you have to adjust things manually. Like, you know, like I'm not going to redo the whole blueprint just to remind myself. Like, I'll just make a note here on my spreadsheet to say, cut the science box back, right? And do that. You know, just that way it's good to go. I mean, it's the same here, right? This red box, yeah. See, like I got no limiters on that at all, right? And there's no need of that. And this box, yeah, we'll just cut that one right back. Of course, I had multiple boxes on these for just a standard run, but you don't need that kind of box action for the speed run because we're just not there yet, right? You know, I mean, there's still 4 of these to be built. I have to put one there, one there, one there. I have to fill in that second oil there, and then I have to go get the other 4 oils over there, right? So, you know, I mean, everything is kind of running as it's expected to. So it just has to be, tweaked. I just have to tweak this part. I have to put all this into a directory anyway, right? So, you know, I have to move all this stuff around. And then proliferation is next, right? So then this would be right after this, right? So this is where we go with proliferation 1. It's actually right here somewhere, I think. I think it's right there. And then 2, 3 goes right there. I really hate using blueprints for that, but wow, I can't believe most of that worked. Any other time it gets really cranky at you. But yeah, so proliferation then goes here, and then I have a note here to say to take this line and attach it right here. Right? See that line that's floating? Attach it right there however I can. That's what the note says, right? So obviously, right, I would just try and drag a line up along these and attach it in there so as it can start proliferation, and then that way we get more out of science, right? But anyway, that's about how it is for today, people. That's the big wrap-up win. I'm perfectly fine with that. Red science, 2 hours. That was my initial goal, considering this is the first time I even played with some of the red science blueprints. Much better than the last run. I mean, in 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes, we barely had blue science running. So I mean, this is perfectly fine. You know, you got to take the wins when you can, people. Take the wins when you can. So hey, I mean, you know, the mall's working. So the 2 big things was to cut back the blue science so it wasn't eating all the green circuits. And if it's not eating all the green circuits, guess what? Everything else gets made, right? Look at that. Made, made. Look at all the motors. Boom. Oh, yeah, look at this. Yeah, it's so much better when you're not eating all your green circuits up. Who knew? I know. Okay, so look at that. See, look, we got, like, see, I shouldn't have more than 50 miners. You're not going to need more than 50 miners, dude. You know, at one at a time, right? So, yeah, like, once you've, yeah, look at this. I've almost got all the chemical plants I'll ever need in the game, right? So I can cut that off. But yeah, I mean, it's literally just make sure you cut back the science box, and I got to fix this here. The rest of it, I think I'm pretty happy with. I think I'm pretty happy with the rest of it. The rest of it ran pretty smooth. I just shorted myself green circuits too badly. And look, now we're even backing up in the main box. That's exactly what we want to see. Look at this. Beautiful, right? All of that within 13 minutes since cutting that all back. So had I done that sooner, this box I think would be full most of the time, and crafting would go by much faster. So with that, I'm Max. This has been Dyson Sphere Program. Zip, people, as we're planning out the speedrun part. And sure enough, we have red science, we have blue science, we have a fully functional 1 and level 2 mall. We got oil being done. We got enough smelting to handle lots of stuff for a while. I mean, it looks really good. And look at that. I'm not even short power. Where are we power? Yeah, like we're at 60%. It's perfect. Well, okay. Let's not get crazy. I mean, it's good. It looks really good. A big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, big thanks to everybody in live chat. Jamie, Mr. O, Mr. Johnson, Robert, Lucas. You know how it is. We all got to hang out, give ourselves tips and pointers and all the things. And, of course, this will be back again next week. Next one will probably be more of a planning stage one again. So we've done a couple runs now where we've tested blueprints, stuff like that. We may actually go to the next planet. Actually, we can probably get there now, right? How much gas do I get on you? Let's do that. So I'd like the next one. So if we just take those, so we don't run out of gas on the way there. Okay, so let's go. So there'll be 2 episodes next week. One of those episodes will be on probably this planet over here, and us putting some of the blueprints together on this planet. You're going really slow. Well, I mean, okay, I say that, but you know, it's not like we're using the best fuel or anything here, Max. Cut yourself a little bit of a break. It's okay. So, of course, this will be one of the episodes next week where we come over here, we start blueprinting, grabbing the blueprints on this planet. Of course, this planet has a whole bunch of stuff we got to get on it, right? Oh, I haven't turned on my thing yet. There we go. So, of course, over here, fire ice is going to be a big thing for, of course, creating all the graphene and the carbon nanotubes. We also need to use the fire ice as fuel. That being said, we do have to be a little careful with it. There is only 1.3 million here. So once we start kind of dabbling over on this planet, we do have to be careful. It only has this one small coal patch here, and we need that coal patch for making diamonds. So we can't just use that coal patch for power. We actually got to throw it at diamonds instead. So we'll be using the fire ice for that. Until such time as we can get enough power up and running from a Dyson swarm from solar cells, right? So that is where we're going to be next week. This will be a thing, and then we'll probably do another test run of blueprints. Probably up to, I'd like to get to the yellow stage next week is what I'd like to do. So with that, I'm off to have a bite to eat and do all the things. Thanks everybody for hanging out here on Friday. Of course, sometimes throughout the weekend, I'm not scheduled to do anything tomorrow. I might play. I have this free factory game I got a hold of. I might try and play a little bit of that tomorrow just for fun, and a little Starfield on Sunday. I'll see how I'm feeling anyway. And all the things. I want to thank you all for hanging out, doing all the stuff, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.